Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video I'll show you what is the role of capacitor in a ceiling fan, why a capacitor is used in ceiling fan, the most asked question among electrical engineering interview question about the main function of a capacitor in ceiling fan. During the class lectures and review and examination, they mostly asked about the role of capacitor in a ceiling fan. If you are one of them seeking the exact reason for why does a ceiling fan have capacitor, you are the right forum, and we will answer a question in very simple words to eliminate the confusion about why do ceiling fans have capacitors. Ceiling fan motor circuit diaphragm. Generally, the ceiling fan motors are split phase, single phase AC motor. There are two windings inside the ceiling fan are known as starting wind and running wind. Starting wind is also known as auxiliary winding, while running windings is also known as main winding. Below is the circuit diagram of split phase induction motor in a ceiling fan is clearly showing a capacitor connected in a series with the starting winding. Before going into details about why a capacitor is connected in series with the auxiliary or starting motor, let us know what will happen if there is no capacitor in a ceiling fan. A ceiling fan without capacitor, suppose there is no capacitor connected in the ceiling fan motor circuit. This way, both the starting and running windings are connected in parallel across the single phase AC supply voltage is 120 volt voltage in US and 23 volt in EU. In this case, when current flows through the winding inductors, it will produce pulsating magnetic field from 0 to 180 degree. Instead of rotating magnetic field which is needed for torque and rotation, due to single phase supply there is only one revolving flux which rotate in clockwise and then anti-clockwise direction simultaneously. In other words, the direction of motor rotation changes after each of the half cycle AC sine wave, which leads the rotor to rotate in clockwise and anti-clockwise continuously according to the double field revolving theory. Both torque cancel out each other after a half cycle. The resulting net rotating magnetic field would be zero. For example, zero torque. This is why ceiling fan as well as a single phase rotation of motors are not self-starting. What is function of a capacitor in a ceiling fan? We know that a ceiling fan cannot be started in single phase AC supply, but what magic a capacitor do in these motors to make it self-starting? According to double field revolving theory, an alternating flux can be divided into two fluxes which rotates initially in opposite direction. Let's describe the complex scenario in more simple words. For example, single phase induction motor can be started by adding an auxiliary winding and capacitor connected in series to it. Let's know how to work with the help of a capacitor. To start a single phase AC induction motor, two phases are needed to produce the rotating magneto motive force MMF, but we have only one phase due to single phase AC supply in our homes. Therefore, we need an additional phase to start these kind of motors. We obtain second phase by adding a capacitor in series with the starting wind of a ceiling fan motor. We also know the current of and voltage are in phase same phase in case of pure resistive circuit, but this is not the case in case of capacitive and inductor circuit. In other words, in case of a pure inductive circuit, current is lagging 90 degree behind the voltage, or voltage is leading 90 degree from current. While in case of pure capacitive capacitive circuit, current is leading 90 degree behind the voltage. This way, to involve capacitor and inductor, we may produce product phase shift in a circuit. To do, we add a capacitor in series with the starting wind. The following happens when we switch on the circuit due to inductor and we add capacitors in the circuit. Running winding has enough resistance which lead to make the circuit as resistive inductive circuit, and the resist resultant AC resistance as known as inductive reactance. The starting winding has a high resistance and low inductive reactance, and the resultant AC resonance resistance equal to the capacitive reactance. This way, the resultant current following in the circuit is 90 degree out of phase. It means we got two different alternating phases, which leads to generate a rotating magnetic field and the produced torque starting rotating the motor or the rotor. When the motor achieves 70% plus speed, a centrifugal switch is used to disconnect the power supply to starting winding auxiliary winding. These type of motors are called capacitors starting motors start motors. Due to the high cost and proper maintenance of capacitor start motors, a fixed rated, generally 2.5 microfarad, and capacitor is used permanently in motors, which is known as capacitors start capacitor run motors to overcome in this problem. As starting wind is small in size, which only helps to produce the phase shift low torque to start the motor. Therefore, the capacitor starts motors are not available in large sizes. Keep in mind that if you connect the capacitor in series with the main winding instead of a starting wind, the fan blades will rotate in opposite direction. Now you know the exact reason why there is a capacitor used in a ceiling fan. If you still confused or want to provide feedback, let us know in the comment box below. So this is for this video, guys. Please like and subscribe for more content. If you like this content, please smash the subscribe button and smash the like button. Thanks for watching.